Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we've got for you guys coming up in June. So your current energy, guys, is the Eight of Athames. What's going on? Why are you feeling stuck? Why are you feeling frustrated? So your energy is that you have nowhere to go, that you can't, you can't move left or right. Fortunately, it's a matter of perception. If you look at her path, she might be sort of boxed in by these little athames, sitting in the ground. But if she were to just keep walking forward slowly but surely along her path, there is an opening, right? She can get through. So the good thing about this card is it recognizes that you guys are feeling stuck. And trust me, for months, I used to get this card, and I can completely understand how that feels. It's very frustrating, and it just makes you want to scream, right? I mean, not the card, but how you're feeling. I totally get it. So just hang in there, be patient. Let's see what the rest of this spread has. Okay, here we've got your helpful or challenging energies. Hopefully it's something helpful. Okay, this is probably something that's challenging or making you guys feel stuck. So here we've got the Five of Wands, right? So this could either be 5 different people in your life, and not necessarily 5, but it could just be like different individuals in your life, or different projects, different ambitions, creative ventures that are in your head that you're trying to get up and going. But they are all vying for your attention, right? It's trying to get everybody or everything on the same page in a synchronistic manner. Capricorns, you guys are the intelligent, organized, practical ones, right, of the zodiac. I get that you're probably super frustrated because they're not all on the same page, and it probably makes you want to scream, right? I get that feeling. I really do. So let's see what the rest of your spread has. Maybe it'll offer a little bit of advice. Okay, this is the root of the situation, why you're feeling stuck. Ooh, this is interesting. I think Sagittarius had this too, and in a similar scenario. So here we've got the Nine of Pentacles, right? And it's a beautiful scene. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's a good self-esteem. You've got everything you want. You're well off financially. You've got the beautiful family there. Everything is just as it should be, just as you could hope it would be. And yet it's the root of the whole situation of why you're feeling frustrated, why you're stuck, why you can't really see which way to go next. Maybe you guys have a really big family. I'm not really sure. It is summer, I mean, it could just be pretty face value. Maybe it's just everybody wanting to go in different directions on summer vacation. And if that's the case, then that's, that's not too rough, right? That's not too bad. Like maybe, one of your kids wants to go to soccer camp, and then it happens to be at the same time that you've already booked your timeshare, at the beach. But then, your husband or wife or whoever, is wanting to do this, this weekend retreat. And it's just, for Capricorn, be it if you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. But if you are the one that tends to coordinate the activities, organize and plan the schedules, you're the one that tends to get everybody in line. I can see how this would be extremely frustrating for you guys. If that resonates with you, awesome. Take it and run with it. If it's not, let me see. That's a pretty straightforward way. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything else. If that doesn't resonate with you, then I'm not really sure. Check out one of your other signs videos. This is your immediate past. So the immediate past cards, I like to remind folks that the reason we look at these is because they have lingering effects on where we are today. Even though this is like a chapter that we've closed, a cycle we've completed, you know, we still wear the bruises or the smiles, you know, of whatever was in our recent past, and it affects us today. So the Queen of Wands is the immediate past. Let's see, give me a second here. This is about somebody who is kind, but kind and confident, very willing to help, very creative, very nurturing of creativity, creative endeavors, right? But yet, it's just right there on the tip of my tongue. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, but there is when this comes up, it's a need to, oddly enough, there's a need to be practical and focus your energy in a practical manner, or to aim your energy into more, into more practical areas, which is actually really odd considering that you guys are Capricorn. You guys are generally practical as it is. So maybe there is a certain situation that called for being more practical, even more so than you are. You know, maybe it was by somebody else. Maybe it was another Capricorn, even possibly. Something that maybe like really pushed you. And I feel like you're able to complete it, close that loop. And yet it's kind of got an effect on, you know, where you are today. It's kind of pushed you into where you feel like you can't see where you're going. That's interesting. Okay. Your crowning thoughts, what's floating around in your head, Capricorn, about the whole situation. So I can kind of see this. So this is you, Capricorn, and I feel like you're trying to strike the right balance, right? With being practical and like coming from a more heart-centered place or a more intuitive place, right? Here you've got this woman who is being generous and giving her resources, which could be time or money, and she has to decide, you know, who is worthy of her resources: time, money, love, advice even, you know, which would make sense for you guys. I know that when one gets too much in their head, as I'm always told, you tend to get into over analysis paralysis, right? Or what is it? You can't see the forest for the trees because you're so up close and up front staring at the trees that you can't really see that there's a whole forest there. So I feel like oh gosh, that totally makes sense. I was there. So I feel like maybe you're very frustrated right now. You know, like you're trying to decide which way to go, and maybe you're over analyzing. And it might even be like maybe you're trying to decide which way to be, right? Which way to grow, evolve, you know, as a person. But you're not exactly sure which direction to choose, which side of your personality I feel you should nurture or support, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, here we go. This is your immediate future, Capricorn. So depending on when you watch this video, it will be relative to that time period. And we've got the 9 of Wands. So coming up for you, there's going to be a sense of insecurity, more likely in regards to your work, not necessarily home. Much like the Eight of Athames, the Nine of Wands says that there's no need to be insecure. Your job, you've got it locked down. It's yours. Maybe you feel like somebody might be challenging you for your position. Maybe you're concerned that there is like a recent evaluation. Maybe you're concerned you didn't do so well on it. These are just examples. But you're going to be feeling very much like you need to defend what's yours. But despite you feeling that way, you can rest assured that there is no actual reason to feel that way. So take a bit of like relief in that. Okay? So you can go ahead and feel your feelings and feel your emotions. Because I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but know in your head that it's not the case, if that makes sense. Okay? So this next card is your attitude regarding this whole situation in the month of June. And the reason we go over your attitude is because, we need to know what we are subconsciously putting out into the universe. It could be something completely different than what we think we're doing, or, it might very well be in line with your attitudes. The Seven of Chalices. So your attitude is that you have to make a choice, which kind of goes in line with that card. What I was saying is you need to make a decision, right? But you need to listen to your instinct. You need to listen to your gut. Don't listen to all these voices telling you, oh, you should do this, or oh, you need to be like that, or why can't you be more like this, or why can't you just help me like this, right? You are the one that needs to make the choice because only you know what's best for you, right? The butterfly, I think most people know, is a symbol of metamorphosis. You're changing, you're evolving, right? And I think it really does kind of go in line with what I was saying is that it's almost like you're so in your head right now. I feel like almost trying to analyze the best way to move forward. And it's very much like, should I move forward and be more analytical, or should I move forward and be more emotional, right? So you're thinking about how to be, and you have to make a decision, and you do you, Capricorn. You do what's best for you, because you see, like, she's going to be paying for one of these, right? It's her money. Essentially, it's her resources. She's the one giving something. She's the one exchanging energy for what she's going to be receiving. No one else. They're not giving anything up, right? So your overall attitude is that you want to make the right choice, and you just want to make sure that you're doing what's best for you, right? But you might kind of be like still listening to what's being whispered in your ear. Okay, this card here is the energies that are surrounding you. So friends, lovers, spouses, parents, people that are in close proximity to you, in your household, or people that you spend a lot of time with, whose energy would mix or blend and affect your energy. Interesting. The Nine of Chalices. Now, this is a wish card, and it's a great card. It's very optimistic, and it's a very hopeful card. Basically, ask and you shall receive. So there are people, I feel, that are close to you, who want to help you, who want to support you, but they need to know what you need from them, right? This is the wish card, and it's the people around you. So they want to help you succeed. They want you to be prosperous. They want you to be financially, well off. And I say that because there's bay leaves here, which are about, financial success. Maybe people that you are working with, people that want to see you succeed. And it's like, just say the word and I will help you. Just tell me how I can assist you, right? Because this is the wish card. And the ladybug is always been very a sign of luck to me, good luck, right? So this is a really good card for energies that are around you. It's a great representation. Okay, this is the card of hidden energies, not in like a dark, scary way, but more along the lines of, things that haven't been revealed yet, just things that you're not aware of. The Earth Mother, again, this is a really optimistic reading. So what you're not aware of is that the energy right now is of birth, of creativity. It's very fertile. It's the ripe time for any ideas or projects that you're wanting to undertake. So basically, I feel like this is Spirit's way of telling you, hey, that thing that you've been wanting to do or work on or start or get off the ground, this is the time. Like maybe you didn't realize it or maybe you didn't recognize. Did I realize it? Recognize it? You know what I mean? This is the time, right? So get comfortable, be confident. She's very sensual. She knows who she is as a person, right? She's very much in her, like comfortable in her skin. She's at peace with the world around her. So whatever your environment is, whatever your surroundings are, be comfortable in it, be at peace, because maybe you're not sure necessarily, but this is kind of confirming that, your environment accepts you, respects you, and is, welcoming you and loves you, right? So whatever your environment is, you're at home there. And the last card is your overall outcome for the month of June. And it's the Sun card. It can't really get any better than this, is what I'm saying. It's successful. Whatever it is that you're trying to get up and going, So here you're feeling frustrated. You've got all these different energies that you're trying to get organized and on the same page, right? And you're trying to figure out like which one of these energies that you should be devoting more of your time to. It's going to work out just fine. Not only fine, but beautifully, right? The Sun card is victory, right? It's success, optimism. It's a great card for any undertaking that you're involved with. It couldn't get any better than that.